right. Well, that's the cue, friends. And we are ripping up paper. That's not actually what I'm doing. Hi, everybody. I am Kelly Schneider, and you've stumbled upon What's Up Peoria Music Live. I've got my host over there, Kindall Russell, and we have our special guest over there, Chase. What's your last name again? I'm sorry.
Sieting.
That's right. You said it and you even spelled it out properly. So Chase will be performing for us after a little bit, and we are here to tell you about some things you can be doing during your quarantine. Cleaning. You could be cleaning. I have not done enough of that, nor will I don't think. I don't know. It's time for me to...
Well, I figured out really quickly, I talked last week about the quarantine.
Yes.
On Hire a Housewife. And so each challenge wasn't that difficult to do one challenge a day, but doing a challenge, recording it, editing it, write a blog post for it, and then getting that up was too much. And by day 4,
just way too much work.
I was exhausted, and so I'll be doing more, but it won't be a daily challenge. It'll be kind of a self-paced challenge from now on.
There you go.
So.
Yeah, or even a weekly challenge. I mean, we've got this extended until the end of April. Like, we could a couple days a week do something around the house. Someone please motivate me to do that too, by the way. Like, Kelly, have you actually done anything yet today? Sure, why not? I made myself look like a person at great, I don't know, it wasn't expense, but it certainly took a lot out of me. A lot of energy. I think maybe for the remainders of our shows that will be taking place during the quarantine, I will be wearing sweatpants. Just want to put that out there. This was too much.
Everybody's in the couch attire.
Yeah, seriously. Well, actually, I did think about wearing maybe like a blazer and my sweatpants. That's probably coming up. Just want you guys
Hair
to know.
rollers.
Yeah, something.
We should.
If it wasn't my face on the show, then that would just be one extra bonus.
Wear office attire and then stand up at some point in the show and have our flannel pajama pants on.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. I think a lot of the late night comedy shows are doing that now
have they?
too,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. So, anyways, enough about us not doing anything with ourselves. Let's talk about things you can do. How about that? Not sure if any of you know what heart hunters are, but there's a Facebook group called Heart Hunters. That's what we're working on right here, right meow. We are posting hearts in the windows, and that way, if you and your family are out for a little walk or just want to look at pictures of them on Facebook, there's that too. But it's your chance to participate, help share the love to people from inside your window, right?
Yeah, you just feel connected.
Yeah.
But I love the way you feel connected to somebody when you walk by and you see a heart in their window when you're doing the same thing.
Yeah.
And there's some really creative ones on Facebook.
Very people are making different things out of their hearts. I just kind of, and I'll add my picture later, but I just kind of slapped them up there. I guess the one on one of I have 3 windows. Not that it matters.
So I've got a scavenger hunt, correct?
Yes, kind of. Yeah, I think
that's definitely what it started out as, and then some people have started assigning colors to different things, But really, everybody's got their own thing.
Just get creative with it. It's easy. If you don't know how to make a paper heart, that was your tutorial. I just bought your... No. So anyways, if you've done any paper heart stuff or heart hunter stuff and you want to share your pictures, we would love to see those as well. I will post my pictures of my hearts in my windows. Whatever I'm trying to say, I'll post that too so you guys can see I have participated. Nobody can actually see my windows from the street, however, so unless they're just creeping around in my complex, you probably won't notice, but that's okay. I participated. Okay. Oh, another thing, this is just kind of your reminder, but please remember the Great American Takeout and support your local restaurants right now. There's lots of ways that you can support your local businesses, either by, as a restaurant, picking up something to go for your family, or even maybe donating food to, I don't know, AMTs or the doctors and nurses or something like that. Do something nice for other people. And then you could also buy merchandise, right? From different places.
One place that we've talked about a lot of restaurants and stuff, but another place that's a local small business that started here in the area is called Prep Freeze Cook.
Yes, that's
And-
on Willow Knolls, right?
Well,
Or
they
at least
actually
one of
have,
them.
yeah, they're in Washington and Bloomington and Pekin.
Oh, yeah, I knew that actually.
As well. I mean, they started in Washington and Wendy's expanded. It's been pretty cool, but but they have started delivering food,
Oh, okay.
and you can actually do a party. I'm actually going to look into doing a party. You get all your neighbors to like buy. If everybody buys a certain amount, they will bring them and just deliver. You pick a day and they'll deliver 10 meals to your house.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of cool, it's a way to feed your family, not have to leave, and they're
Support
delivering
a
it
local-
right to your house.
And support a local business.
And support a local business.
So, yeah, I like that.
A couple of music venues that a lot of the music venues are doing curbside takeout. Kenny's still is, and they also have merchandise online.
Yes.
Twisted Spoke is not. They posted that they are definitely not going to be able to participate in that through the end of April. Of course, now we know everybody's
Right.
shut down till the end of April, but they have merchandise online too that supports them and their workers. And I'm looking forward to a tenderloin and what are they called? The shoestring onion rings
Oh, yeah.
from the Hungry Moose.
Yum, yum.
So they're doing curbside pickup as well.
Because I haven't eaten enough already today. I feel like I need to
Right.
eat more, but that's part of quarantine, I think.
I've seen that quarantine 15
Yeah.
the hashtag like
Well on
Yeah,
my
that's
way.
pretty funny.
yeah.
Everybody's going to have real rockin' beach bods by the time this is all said and done.
I've told my kids, I'm like, you have to. They're like doing their schoolwork in bed. Like, no, you have to
You
get
have to
up.
actually, exit
Yeah.
out of there.
Walk around the block at least once during the day.
I have been doing good about going on walks, actually, so that's good. Nice. All right, let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, actually, the Peoria JCs have got some pretty cool things going on this weekend. One of them would be I don't know if they're calling it street neat or keep your street neat or something like that. I don't know. But it's talking about how, speaking of walks, one of the things that you can do during quarantine, I don't mean to look so menacing with this tiny baby pair of scissors. One of the things you can do during quarantine, obviously, is going on walks. But why not take a trash bag with you and pick up any rubbish you might see out on the roads? That's always nice.
Yeah.
Keep the streets nice and clean. I think if you go on their Facebook page, they're going to have some competition. So it's going to be things like who's collected the most trash, what's the most unique thing you found, some good selfies with the trash, I don't know. So stuff like that. So get your pictures, make sure you go check out that page so you can participate and maybe win some stuff, because sounds good.
They have some safety guidelines on there too, just
I'm sure.
to keep in mind. So
Things not to pick up.
yeah,
Sure. Use needles. I don't think we have a lot of that going on. I hope not anyway. Anyways, let's move along because she says weird things. Shazam, that's the racing or like the 5K company that takes care of all the races and stuff like that. But they're starting to do virtual 5Ks. So I don't think you can sit on the couch and participate. I think you actually have to go physically move your body for the 5K, but you can register through their website and
it's free,
Right.
And you can win prizes
cool.
by participating.
I think
from
all
local
you have to
businesses.
do is participate in either 3 of the 4 weeks that they're doing it or 4 of the 5 weeks, something like that. So you just have to, I don't know, if you're a runner, this shouldn't be hard for you. If it's me, that's just not going to happen.
Just getting into walks.
yeah, exactly. Exactly that.
There are a couple other organized events that they're part of too, that are doing 5Ks for fundraiser type things that you can be a part of too that will qualify for that. So you can, I can't remember, but you can, run for a charity and also it'll count towards your thing too. So
That's really cool.
That's nice.
Very great. Oh, he figured out I was struggling. Let's see. Okay. paint nights. We still have the paint nights going on. Obviously, you can still get creative while you're in quarantine. I see that I spoke of the race and you took that seriously. So I will be frivolously cutting more. So anyway, so there's at least several paint nights throughout the weekend that you can do, the virtual ones. I know there was one that was like a pink flamingo, and then there was a starry night, and then there was, I don't know. So there's several to choose from. Whatever you fancy, you can paint that.
So I wasn't trying to race, I'm just lazy. Cutting a lot at once.
Efficiency, whatever. I don't know.
Like a snowflake.
Right. Yeah. Oh, and the JCs are also doing a bingo night.
Yes, I saw that. That's specifically Friday, though, not the whole weekend.
No,
right?
yeah, that's okay. Just Friday night. You have to message their page, find the event online and message them and your email address so they can send out a card to you.
Okay.
And they have a limit of 100 spaces.
Right.
So, that'll be cool.
That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, that should be a good time. You know, because then you can get connected with other people even while you're staying at home. So that's nice. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh, the only other thing that I have specifically for Friday is that it is National Wear Blue Day, and I think that is for Child Abuse Prevention Month, which is April. And so if you wear blue and post your picture, just show some support. I think, I don't know, something about Crittenden Centers was part of that. So I think it helps raise awareness and funds for Crittenden Centers, which is obviously a great organization.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
This guy's got a little flat, but that's okay. I'm sure they'll very nice. They'll look wonderful in the window. I think that's really all I had to talk about.
Oh, yeah, I wanted to remind people to keep an eye on Peoria Music Live. I'm trying to, I'm asking musicians to create an event so that I know when things are happening and I can set an alarm to, get on there and share it.
Right, because if it's just on the personal page or whatever, then you can't necessarily share it, right?
Right, or sometimes I just don't know it's happening because I'm not on Facebook all the time, so if I don't get the message, I know.
But it's quarantine.
Quarantine. I thought that's what we were all doing rather than putting ourselves into people clothes and making ourselves look like people.
But, so that way I definitely know about the shows, so keep an eye on those. And keep an eye out for those because I'll post about those. Also, there is an announcement coming about a new series, of course, after the quarantine, that will be happening, a live music series at the Dome in Pekin.
Oh, okay.
So that looks like it's going to be good. I'll be posting about that later today. And I think one of the other things I wanted to, so I was talking with Chase and Kelly before we got on the air, I stopped and grabbed some extra food for the little free pantry that Peoria Music Live sponsors at Manual Academy. Even though we're kind of stuck in our little spots, it's our homes, it's good to just keep your eyes open for ways that you can give back.
Right.
Ways that you can help without breaking that social distancing.
Right, yeah.
Ideas. A lot of people who need help with things are keeping those in mind. So like with us, we're doing all split screened and keeping our 6 foot apart. And I know, Chase, you said you were helping out at the neighborhood house earlier. So what were they doing there?
The neighborhood house, they were packing up all the meals and I guess kind of care packages just in the event that they end up being shut down at some point, for a few days and they can't get that done.
Because they bring those meals out to people in the community who can't otherwise leave their homes and pick up stuff like that. So that's a big deal.
Correct. That's tomorrow. I believe they were dropping off all the meals that they made up today. I think it's a neighborhood of like 850 meals.
Okay.
So,
wow.
And yeah, they had everything from toilet paper to food, just a little bit of everything. Yeah. So yeah, it was a all around package. And so, they're definitely still looking for volunteers on that too. So
excellent. And yeah, actually, I'm glad we brought that up because it made me realize that even though we talked about the food drive prior to the show, I don't think I actually talked about it on the show. So if you are looking for a place to go ahead and donate some food or any goods for specifically the neighborhood house, they're going to have their bus parked outside of the Northwoods Mall food court doors. So if you want to go ahead and drop something off to donate, that would be greatly appreciated, obviously.
I think
That's what I got.
yeah, I think we've covered everything I have too. So.
Don't want everybody to know what a nightmare I really am during quarantine, but save that for next time. All right, so without further ado then, we'll have Chase perform for us. What are you going to perform for us today, sir?
The song's called Fraud.
Okay.
It's off from my last album, which was all about my time spent in the service, in the military, things that happened, not so much while I was in, but after I got out, and
Sure.
Things that a lot of veterans go through every single day. Just 22 veteran suicides every day, and so I'm a part of 22 VA, which is a local veteran art group, and so we do a lot of work with that. Just trying to bring awareness to the idea that...
I love that. That's awesome.
And so, this song is just kind of about me trying to come to terms with everything that I was going through, and understanding that, like, you're not the only one going through it, and that despite, I mean, especially right now with quarantine, having to be so far away, still checking in, with those friends, or, just making sure people are all right, especially when you can't be right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's a lot easier to slide under the radar, I guess.
That's for
true,
sure.
yeah.
For sure.
And so, that's
All right, take it away.
all right.
Well, my friends, please hold your applause until the end, when you find out I'm a fraud. And these songs are about nothing at all, and just a means in order to string you along. I'm still a slave to the pills that feed me, still to binders of whiskey that I pour down my throat, delivering on after. I'm cheating on, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, I'm a liar, out of the pot and into the fire. This man you know, just an elaborate hoax to coax out one little love you can spare. My despair, plus a few crocodile tears, wins me your heart, a tip and maybe a few beers. I'm still a slave to the pills that feed me, and empty bottles of whiskey that I pour down my throat, delivering on after. I'm not cheating on, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, I'm a liar, out of the pot and into the fire. Oh, and these ends don't justify any means. If they were all means to the end of me and myself and all the friends I deceive, and with another line about a heart on my sleeve, I'm still a slave to the pills that feed me, these empty bottles of whiskey that I'm pouring down just to cope, delivering on after. I'm cheating on, I'm a fake, I'm a fraud, I'm a liar, out of the pot and into the fire. And into the fire. It's over. And go.
Awesome. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
sharing. Thank you for everything that you do, too. I mean, like,
Oh, no,
your
that's...
service and then your service to the community, too. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
No, that's that's the whole reason that I do this. I mean, other than it's very cathartic for me as well. I mean, that's being able to share that and then find people that are going through that, like especially that song, you know, I mean, finding ways to cope, unhealthy coping mechanisms. And then it's very easy to fall into that, especially right now.
Yeah.
I almost missed a line in the song, so I was like, wow, this is even more relevant right now because it's so easy to kind of fall into those bad habits, especially when you're not being held accountable because you don't have to go to work, you don't have to go to school.
like a
And
person.
so,
Yeah.
I'd say even more important to be checking in on people.
Absolutely.
Yeah, making sure that they aren't slipping into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't mean for that to be so relevant.
No, hey, no, it's perfect actually, because that's important for all of us here to be doing too. Like, I know I've spent, obviously I haven't been able to go out and visit certain neighbors or do stuff, but I've been checking in with them, do you need anything? Is there anything I can help with? So yeah, definitely keep checking on all your friends, people. Yeah. So, well, that really wrapped up everything that I wanted to talk about. So make sure that you're sharing with us all the wonderful hearts and beautiful stuff that you've got. Be sure to check out the Peoria Music Live page and share if you've got live music that you're going to be, performing and would like to share. Where can our friends find you?
Facebook's probably about the best place to find me. Reverb Nation. It's Chase Sieting or Through the Eye, and that's the letter I.
Okay.
Just kind of encompasses all of my work from visual art to my music. And so that's best place to find me is Facebook, Through the Eye.
Okay, perfect.
Awesome.
All right, everybody. Well, please take care of yourselves. Please stay away, but stay close. Wash your hands. What else do we need to tell people? I think that's it.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna keep meeting here every week.
Yeah, we will find stuff to maybe show you how to do and
encourage you to
yeah. Still have fun. Yeah, it's weird times that we're in right now, but God, I hope that's not the thumbnail that goes up on this. Anyway, yeah, I mean, it stinks. We're all in this together, though, so don't feel alone. And you can share with us on Facebook.
Yeah.
And we will catch you next week.
Yep.
Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get it together next week, gang.